Starting in mountain pose, bring your toes together with a slight space between the heels. Strength in your quads and your glutes and your abs. And bring your hands into prayer position. And just take a nice big deep breath in and out here. On your next inhale, reach the arms out and up. Look up as the palms come together. And now swan dive forward all the way down into forward fold. On your next inhale, reverse swan dive back up to standing position. Look up as your palms come together and bring the hands to the heart. Inhale again, reach your arms out and up to the ceiling. This time you can try to come up onto your toes. And then swan dive forward into forward fold. Hands on the floor, lift into flat back on an inhale. Exhale back to forward fold. Inhale, come back to standing reverse swan dive. Reach the arms up. And look as the palms come together and bring the hands to the heart. Inhale again, opening the arms out wide, reaching up to the ceiling. Lift up on your toes if you choose, and then swan dive forward into forward fold. Now bend your knees, find some strength in your glutes and your quads, and find yourself in chair position, squeezing the knees together. And just hold here for a big inhale and exhale. And then come back into forward fold. On your next inhale, reverse swan dive back up to standing. And gaze up as the palms come together. And bring your hands to your heart. Going a little bit further now. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Lift up onto your toes. And swan dive it forward into forward fold. Strengthening your legs, lifting your chest, find chair pose. And now strengthening your right leg, step your left leg back and come into a high lunge. Inhale and exhale here. On your next inhale, you can start to reach the head and the arms back, finding crescent pose. Now bring your hands forward to the mat, straighten the front leg as much as you can, and then bend back into that front leg, step the feet together, find flat back, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive back up to standing, and gaze up as the palms come together, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, lift your arms out and up, gaze up as the palms come together, lift up onto your toes if you can, and then swan dive down into forward fold. Strengthening your legs and your glutes, find chair position, lift your chest. Strengthening the left leg, step your right leg back, find high lunge. And then when you're ready, start to sink it back into crescent pose. Strong legs, strong back. And now come forward, bring your hands to the floor, straighten that front leg. Bend back into the front leg and step your feet together. Flat back, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms out and up as you come back up to standing. Gaze up as the palms come together, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift onto the toes, and forward fold. Strengthening the legs, find chair position. Strengthening your right leg, step your left leg back, find high lunge, and then bring the hands down onto the mat. Step both feet together in the back, bring your knees down. Let's find child's pose for a second. Now from child's pose, try to find a wave up your spine as you come forward into a knee plank, but bring your feet with you strengthening the glutes, and tip the head back. Child's pose, stretch it out. Let's do it again. Wave through the spine to come forward, feet coming with you, squeezing the back of the body, and then stretching it out in child's pose. One more time. Roll through the spine to come forward, strengthening the back side of the body to lift those legs and bring the head back. And then find child's pose once more. Give it a good stretch. And now just come forward into a knee plank. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat for cobra. Press gently into the floor, lift your head and shoulders up just a few inches off the mat, and then bring it back down. And again, this time going a little bit higher, keeping your feet down, abs engaged, glutes engaged, and relax your head back down. One more time, pressing a little more into the hands, stretching a little bit further into cobra, and then relaxing the head back down to the mat and pressing yourself back into child's pose. From here, tuck the toes under, and let's lift up into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. And then on your next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Get a good stretch on the back of that left leg. Bring the right knee in towards your nose. If you can touch it, great job. Place that right foot between your hands. Step it together. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach your arms out and up. Gaze up as the palms come together. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhaling again, reach the arms out and up. Look up. Lift up onto your toes if you can. And swan dive it forward into forward fold. Strengthening the legs and the glutes, find chair position. Strengthening the left leg, step the right leg back, find your high lunge. And then bring the hands down to either side of that front foot. Step your feet together for full plank. Stepping the feet slightly forward, push your hips high and find downward facing dog. Inhale back to plank. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lift the hips, stretch the back of the legs, downward facing dog. And then come back into plank one more time and lower your entire body down to the mat. This time for upward facing dog, we're going to lift the hips up off the floor as we press the arms into the mat, keeping the feet down, abs engaged, and then lift the hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. And then on your next inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Find a really nice stretch on the back of that right leg. Bring the knee forward. See if you can get your nose to your knee. And then step that foot between your hands. Step your right foot forward. Find flat back on an inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Come all the way back up to standing. Gaze up as the palms come together. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take a nice big deep breath here before we go into our final sun salutation. Inhale, arms lift up, gaze up, lift onto your toes. Exhale, dive it forward into forward fold. Find chair position once more. And from here, we're going to an arm balance. So lift up onto your toes, open those knees wide, place the hands on the mat, and scoot your knees up onto your triceps, eventually finding balance in crow pose. Inhale here, and on your next exhale, shoot the legs out into chaturanga, and then flip onto the tops of the feet, come into upward facing dog. Inhale, and then exhale back into downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in and out here. And now come onto your toes, step the feet together, bend into the knees, and exhale, spring forward to the front of the mat. Find your flat back and an inhale, exhale, forward fold. And now let's just open the feet slightly so we have a little bit of a more stable base here for a nice rest position. You can cross your arms, grab opposite elbows, and just shake the head side to side, yes, no. And then just start to sway gently from side to side, just loosening up your back and your neck, and then breathing naturally. When you've had enough of this position, go ahead and gently release your arms, bend the knees slightly, and start to tuck the tailbone under, letting that curve walk all the way up the spine as you come into standing position. Reach the arms out and up, look up as the palms come together, bring the hands to the heart, and just settle in here, thinking about your intentions for the day. Mine are to remain present and content and to have no expectations, but just gratitude. Breathe here and just meditate on your intentions for a while. Nice deep breathing in and out. Bow your head. Namaste.